right. Welcome. So I thought I would challenge the new robot at chess.com, Bailey Hoops, the Hoopmeister. I've never heard of her. Sorry, I don't follow sports. But sounds interesting. So let's give it a go and see what happens. All right, so if you're new to chess, you just want to control the center and then develop your minor pieces, which is your bishop, your knights, and then after that you want to develop your major pieces, which is your two rooks, your queen. But anyway, if you're battling a 1450 robot, you probably already know that. So let's do it to it, as some people say. I personally don't ever say that, but some people do. So here's some options. I like to retake, and then if it retakes, then I come here, and my opponent loses the right to castle. However, once the queens are off the board, losing your right to castle isn't terrible. Usually, all things being equal, towards the end game, you want your king in the middle of the board, but there's still going to be your two major pieces, a lot of minor pieces, so it can hurt if you lose your right to castle. So I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so what I want to do is keep pieces moving. I try to develop a piece and not move it more than once until all the pieces are developed. However, I have a feeling Bailey's probably going to try to do this, which will be check, and then I'll have an isolated double stack pawn. But what I see, what I want to do is I want to go here and then here for this fork, this beautiful fork right here. Remember my rule of fork me, fork you. That's the rule of fork. I do lose this pawn's defender, but at 1450, I would like to try this fork. I'm going to live dangerously and try it and see if the Bailey, the Hoopmeister, lets me do it. Okay. Yeah, 1450. Yeah, I probably should have known better. Okay. Well, then that's the way it is. So, I'm going to develop a piece. I don't want to lose this pawn here. Okay. Now I'm being forced to do something here. You know, I'm just going to defend the knight with this bishop. And yeah, and now I'm paying the piper. I'm paying the piper because I thought I'd try something and ended up having isolated double stack pawns. And so let's see here. It's still I'm still so tempted to do this fork, but it's I probably just need to get it out of my head at this point. It's probably not going to work. I'm just going to castle. I'm going to play conservative because I took a chance and it did not work out. So here this pawn is being attacked twice and I only have one defender. So I'll bring another piece into the game. This e-file is semi-open. It's semi-open because there's only one pawn on it, and now this pawn is being attacked. So you want to know what I think? You want to know what I think? No. Nobody wants to hear the lunatic ramblings of a foul-mouthed malcontent. I'm going to do that. Oh, okay, so it brings the king in to defend. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, wait, no, it isn't. I'm going to bring this pawn up. And so now this rook is being under attack. So is this. Dang. Just not doing very good in this game, but we'll see what happens here. Yeah, he doesn't like my knight is in enemy territory, and she doesn't like that. I'm going to get that out of my territory. I'm half tempted to push this pawn. The thing is this bishop, you have to use your pieces together. My opponent's trying to put something together, and I think, let's see, it's a light squared bishop, so I'm gonna, I think I'm gonna block it in with its own pawn there, and that's interesting. I was not expecting that, and I realize there's two pieces working together here. So that's a bit of a problem, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what, if anything, happens. Okay, so now this is interesting. Why did my opponent do this? I'm questioning, is this a free pawn? Right here, G5. I'm going to take it because I like being lined up here, and okay, well now I've got a semi-open file, the B file, semi-open. I own it with a major piece, and now the king stepped in front of it. However, it's got this bit. So I'm actually pretty near excited about that. If I could get this out of here. If I come here, remember my rule of fork, I am attacking two pieces here. I'm going to do it to it, as some people say. I never say that. I never say do it to it, but sometimes some people do. And so now my opponent's attacking my rook, and I take here, and then it takes my rook. I can come back. If this doesn't happen, my bishop is still there to defend. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm trying to make this a quick video. Sorry, I'm not doing a good job of making it a quick video. Okay, so she's like, yeah, I'm not falling for that gag. As a matter of fact, she's going right back to this, trying to get something lined up, which I can appreciate in a way. Oh boy, oh boy. I need to get this knight is giving me nothing but trouble. Let me see if I can get something. I got to get my pieces working together. This knight is stuck. I'm trying to get my rooks lined up, and I can't get them lined up anyway. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to just keep pushing on this. Okay, so that's interesting because I can en passant and take that, and it takes it right into check, right? 1450 is a pretty strong row, but I didn't expect this. Am I missing something? Can't I just en passant and it's check? And that allows me to start putting some things together. Okay. And now I'd love to go here with my rook and once again fork. And it's not just that, but the king is stepped in front of a rook, Always look for this kind of thing. But now this bishop is causing me a great many problems. Or I could even just take this knight as well if the king steps here. I'm thinking about sacrificing my bishop just to get it off this line. I just can't stand it. You know, there's other things I can do. Let's do this for check. Boy, okay, so yeah, maybe that wasn't a good idea. Dang. Okay, I'm starting to run out of a few ideas here, but I gotta get this dang knight out of here. My opponent's doing a great job with their knight. I just, wow. And now, this is the business end of fork me, fork you. Yeah, that was a dumb move on my part. It sure was. Dang. Well, poopy. If I could take. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Okay, I messed up, gang. I admit it. Actually, no. I admit nothing. No, I do admit it. Yep, stepped into that that trap. And my game's kind of falling apart here. Dang it. I need to okay. Well, this is going to come down to an end game. It is in my favor because I don't. Here, let me just say this. You want to have. You want to get on top of your pawns. Which I'm hoping to do. There is a danger because my king can't be everywhere, neither can hers. So, and we both have pawns on the king and queen side of the board. So, let me see if I can stop this pawn. That's okay. There. Now I can just hang out here, but I have to be careful because now their king is free to step over there. And let's just see where she goes from here. Yeah. Okay, it's too late now. Okay, this should be wrapped up. Just good clean chess should finish this up. However, I've screwed up things before in the past, and you'd be amazed at what I could screw up. Now here, I'm going to show you just want to create a box for your opponent, and they're going to try for a stalemate, obviously. And then you just want to make the box smaller and smaller. And I'll try to do this without promoting another pawn, because I want to show what I mean about making a box smaller and smaller. And okay, great. So see, now the king is cut off, and I want to bring my king into the action. And like I said, I'm going to make this box smaller and smaller. See that? Okay, so see what I did there? You see that? You see that? It's basically this, and yes, I know it's even this. So I'm just trying to make that box smaller and smaller. However, my opponent is hoping I'll slip up and go for a stalemate is what she is trying to do. So I have to make sure, okay, she's on the back rank now, so I just want to make sure that she has a square to go to so that it doesn't fall into a stalemate. Okay, so basically, here's the idea. Okay, so she has only these two squares to go to. So now the blah, 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 there we go. And then that's it. Okay, cool. So I did make a pretty heavy mistake, I confess. But let's see what the game review says. It says I played an 83.6%. My opponent, Bailey Hoops, I hope I'm saying that right. I think that's what her name is. 76%. Let's see. Says that I played at a 1900 and that Bailey played at a 1400. And that I had one miss, Bailey had two miss. I had 2 mistakes, Bailey had 4 mistakes. I had 2 great moves, she had 0. 23 best moves on my part, 21 on her part. So great game, a lot of fun, great robot. Hope that helps you. And I hope you enjoy the artwork too. I put that in there just for my audience. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it brings a lot of joy and satisfaction to your day as it does mine. Hey, thanks for watching, and have a great day.